Hi everybody, I'm Mrs. Insane Witch. Welcome to another Gems of War video. This is the PvP video. So this week we have, as always, some restrictions that are the same. So we have Aidania with green, it's the same in the same region, didn't swap anything. So we have Aidania with green and barrier gems. Then we have purple, so Southwild with purple and freeze gems, and Geheron with blue and freeze gems also. So these three restrictions are the same and in the same place. And also yes, Goblin. So in summarize, we have Goblin, it's the same as last week also. Goblin with entangle gems. So the teams for these restrictions will be in the description. I will not show, it's the same as last week. Don't forget, I play in PC mobile, so on other platforms the restrictions will be different. And now let's see the new restrictions this week. So we have two regions with the same restrictions. So we have ancient Khet with construct, and here we have dragon gems, construct with dragon gems. And then we have broken lands also with construct, but this one has Doom skull gems. So I'm going to show you some teams for construct, since they are in the same place. We have two regions with the same restriction, but I am going to show you a different one for construct because of the Doom skull gems on broken lands. So let's start in ancient Kent with construct and dragon gems. Yes, so let me just take note of a thingy. Okay. Ancient Kent construct with dragon gems. So this is the low level team. Manage and paste. Yes. Okay, so we have a mountain crusher to explode brown gems and give us some mana with the class elementalist. Then we have stone panther that will deal a number of damage to an enemy boosted by brown allies, then create 3 good gargoyle gems. It has double versus dragons, double damage skull, deal double skull damage versus dragons. I don't know if we are going to encounter any dragons, but okay. Gain 1 attack for each brown ally, and then reduce damage from skulls by 50%. So with the 3 traits it is good. Then we have Obsidian Titan that will deal a number of damage to an enemy boosted by all enemy constructs. If the enemy is a construct, deal triple damage. So triple damage, is this with skulls or not? Don't think so. No. So it will deal triple damage when attacking constructs. Then it will deal, yes, this one is not important, but because he is on 3rd slot, but if it was on 1st it would be good. Deal double skull damage versus construct. Gain 1 life on 4 or 5 gem matches, and has reduced damage from skulls by 50%. And then we have Stone Viper that will create 5 yellow gems and then convert all yellow gems to brown, so more mana. Poison enemies when doing skull damage, reduce damage from skulls by 50%, also very good, and starts battles with 75% mana, so not full mana, not empowered, but 75%. It's useful. So let's go to battle. Okay, let's look at the board. And not many browns. Okay, so we can do some greens. We are frozen on red and brown. Very important. Do not get distracted and do match force on those colors. You will use your extra turn. So let's create some yellow gems and convert yellow to brown. Maybe we get lucky. And we are frozen on browns. Okay, so what do I want to do now? Let's deal some damage. Yes, deal some damage on the hero. And now let's deal some more damage on the hero again. And let's explode the board with Mountain Crusher. And let's take care of the hero. Oh, it was barriered. And okay, let's not create. Okay, we can create yellows and so let's create yellows and convert to brown. Take the yellows off the board. And now what to do? They are barriered, blasted, they are something. Okay, so let's do some damage on the first one. And now what do I want to do now? Let's create some yellows and convert to browns. And let's take care of another finesse. Oh, it was barriered. I hate barriers. Okay, let's create some more yellows and convert to browns. And now let's explode the board. And let's take care of business. So this is the low level team. Okay, I am going to show you another low level team. Let's see. Let me just grab the code. Okay. Manage and paste. So if you have Empress, you can get Empress by opening Vault Keys or Epic Vault Keys. It's a tarot card. You can only get it on the Vault Keys. So if you have the Empress, you can use this team. And we have Chersnobog that will create 10 brown gems and explodes a number of gems also. Then gain 2 life on 4 or 5 gem matches, reduce damage from skulls by 50%, and conjure a dust storm when my turn begins, so a brown storm. Then we have Chalice of Ice that will cleanse and give a number of life to all allies, and if we need summon, you can summon an all-seeing eye troop. We are using Elementalist again, and then we have the Empress that will give a number to all skills to the last ally, and there is a 7% chance of an extra turn for each green gem on the board, so we can get an extra turn, and she will give a boost to all skills to the last ally. And let's see, so traits for the Empress: gain 1 armor when an enemy casts a spell, all allies gain 2 random skill points, and grant a random status effect to a random ally when an ally casts a spell. We have, for the last troop, we have Dragon Stone Guardian, that will deal a number of damage to all enemies. Create a mix of 5 good and bad gargoyle gems. Immunity to Burning and Fairy Fire. Reduce damage from skulls by 50%, and 35% chance to give Reflect to a random ally when my turn begins. So you want to get mana for Empress and then cast Empress to boost the attack and magic, all status. Yes, it's all status, but the most important one that will say, yes, it will, Empress will boost all skills, but we are only interested on the magic one. But all skills is good, so we want to boost Dragonstone Guardian, and then we can one-shot kill everybody. So let's go to battle. And we want greens, and we have no greens. So let's do some skulls. Still no green, so we don't need blues. So if I yellows, if I do yellows, I will give skulls, and we do not want to do that, so we are going to do blues. The funny thing is that there was always gonna be a skull. That was the funny thing. I don't want to give skulls, so let's drop a skull. Greens, do we have greens? No greens. Purples, so let's do some purples. If we cannot get Empress going, let's at least try to get Seznobog going. So mana for Seznobog. So now browns, and now let's explode the boards. So create and explode, yes. And now let's assess the board first and do this match 5 here or 6, 5. And now we can cast Empress to boost, what's his name, Dragonstone Guardian, and 105 damage to all enemies. This is my number, don't forget that this number depends on all your levels of everything. So, but yes, we can one shot already, so let's cast and we are done. So always get mana for Empress, cast Empress, and then you can cast the troop that will deal damage to your enemies, and that troop always has to be on the last spot, because Empress only boosts the last ally, so last spot for the one that you want to boost. Now this team, you can use this team also with Wand of Stars. So if you have Wand of Stars, you can use it. It is also very good for high levels. So Seznobog, Wand of Stars, Emperors, and Dragonstone Guardian. That's another variation of this team. If you have any other troop that will deal damage to all, you can also use it, because it is also always going to be good, because you cast Empress to boost the troop that you want to deal damage to all, and then you can one shot kill everybody. So you can also use one and another troop that will deal damage to all. If your enemies are a bit more powerful, you will have to cast Emperors once or twice before casting the last troop to take care of everybody. So these are my recommendations, my suggestions for low level or mid level, high level. And now high level teams. Now this one is especially for Asian Khents. Yes. So copy. This one especially for Asian Khent, but it can also work on broken lands because of the construct restriction. But I do have another team to show for broken lands because of the Uber Doomskull gem restriction. So this one especially, you can use it wherever you want, but I'm suggesting it specially for Ancient Khent. So paste. So as you can see, I am using Sejnobok, Wand of Stars, the Empress, and Ares. So any troop that will deal yes, so as you can see, any troop that will deal damage, even if it is just one enemy, like Ares, but Ares it will be boosted by Empress and also has the probability to loop, and you can always be casting Ares. So that's why I have Ares here. It does not do damage to all, but it has the probability to loop. So Chernobog to explode and get mana, Wand of Stars for the Wondrous Things, and then we have Geomancer. This one we add with the construct class. Then we have Empress and Ares that will deal a number of damage to the first enemy, and if the enemy dies, will explode 8 gems and can get mana for him back. So Ares deals double skull damage versus stunned enemies, but that would be only applicable if it would be on the first slot, so it is not important here. Then reduce damage from skull by 50% and give armor to all brown allies when matching brown gems. So this is the team for high level. It can work on the region Broken Lands too, but I do have another team to show there because of the Uberdoom gem skulls. Skull gems, yeah. Okay, so let's do some skulls. Where am I fighting? Did I click high level or low level? It doesn't matter, it's the high level one. You can use it wherever you want. What do we want? So let's do... what do I want to do? Let's do... if I do this, I will give a match... no. Let's do up here to not take unnecessary risks. And now let's explode the board with Chernobog. And now we cast Empress. And we have a match here. Yes, I had a match 5 there, I did not see. Luckily, Empress gave us the 7% chance of the extra turn. But always assess your board first, because sometimes she does not give you the extra turn. But now we are going to cast Ares. And as you can see, he does have the possibility to fill his mana back and cast. And cast. And we are done here. If you do not have a mythic, you can use Dragonstone Guardian. Okay, yes, so these were the teams for Asian Khet and Broken Lands with the restriction construct, but I do want to show you one for high level based especially for the Uber Doom Skulls gem restriction. So copy, this one is a skull based team. That's why I say that this one is good for this region here, because of Uberdoom Skull gems. So it's construct the same, and we do have blood frenzy, but yes, this one is specially made for skulls. So we have Lord of Slaughter that will create 6 brown gems, then convert all brown gems to doom skulls, and then inflict 1 or 2 bleeds and 1 or 2 dead marks on random enemies. He has reduced damage from skulls by 25%, summon a doom storm, so skulls, at the start of the battle, and 100% chance to ignore armor with skull damage. So very important to be all traded, because it will attack directly the life of your enemy. Then we have Wand of Stars for the wondrous things, and we are using Elementalist. And then we have the Maraji Queen that will curse all enemies and convert all green gems to doom skulls. Gain 9 life when attacking delves. This is not important, but for the other 2 you have to do that one. Reduce damage from skulls by 33%, and all elemental allies start with 50% mana. So 4 wands. She is here to give a boost on mana for Wand of Stars. And to create skulls also. And then we have the Infernal Voyager that will convert all blue gems to skulls, gain 1 soul when each gem converted. So blue 2 skulls. And then we have all enemies lose 2 random skill points, immunity to burning and fairy fire, and it is empowered. Starts battle with full mana, so an extra help here. Very important to be traded. And let's battle. So blue 2 skulls, and we can do, because we have extra turn here, so let's do that. And now let's see what else we can do. Okay, so we have a match 4 on browns, and then okay, I'm go let's cast wands, explode the boards, and now do some skulls here. So blue 2 skulls, and this one is green 2 skulls, but we have another match for here and another match for there. And now we can cast Infernal Voyager again, because we have some skulls over there. Now we can do the Maraji Queen, because we have greens there, and a match 4 on skulls there, on 1 on browns. So this one is skull based, and we want to do some skulls. Blue, we can do blue. We have alignment there. And green, do we have alignment or green? No alignment or green, but we do have a match 4 on browns. And blue 2 skulls, green. Now we do not have alignment, so let's cast the Lord of Slaughter, inflict bleed and dead mark, and also creates doom skulls, converts, yes, create 6 brown gems and then convert all brown gems to doom skulls, so we can always do that also. And now we can cast the Maraji Queen because we have alignment, and another match 4, and we are almost there. So blue, 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 no blue. Let's cast the Lord of Slaughter and we are done. So this one is specially for broken lands with the restriction construct also because of Uber Doom Skull. So this is a skull based team. Okay, and now, yes, so these two restrictions, broken lands and Asian Khet, are both with construct. And now we are going to Winter's Reach. So in Winter's Reach we have the restriction Glacial Peaks with giant gems. So this is for low level. And we have Ice Golem that will explode a gem, freeze a random enemy for every blue gem destroyed, and gain a number of life. All allied constructs gain 2 life, inflict freeze when doing skull damage, and reduce damage from skulls by 50%. Then we have Frost Lizard that will deal a number of damage to a random enemy and freeze them and create 7 blue gems. Allied beasts gain 2 life, immunity to frozen, and deal double skull damage versus frozen enemies. So if it were on first place, this trait would be very useful, but in case Ice Golem dies, that is also helpful. Then we have Glacial Crystal that will deal a number of damage to an enemy boosted by Glacial Peaks allies, and then create a mix of 6 blue and purple gems for each Glacial Peak ally. We are using Elementalist, and we have Daughter of Ice that converts red gems to blue, conjure an ice storm, so a blue storm. And all allies gain 2 random skill points, immunity to frozen, and starts battle with full mana. So very important to be traded, empowered, for her to be able to start battle with full mana. So let's go to battle. And let's see, we are frozen on blue and brown. Nice. So this is red to blue. Red to blue. And we have nothing. So let's do some browns. And red to blue, no. If we cast it, we are going to give a match for here. We don't want to do that, so let's do some greens. Okay. Let's see, red to blue, nothing, and we are still frozen, so let's do these blues over here with the giant gem. And now let's cast, so explode and freeze a random enemy. Let's explode here it explodes on a 3x3 square, so the more blues you have there, it's better. That is bad, so let's deal Frost Lizard on, thank you, for Glacial. And yeah, that's kind of bad. The teams that work, they are good, but they are not unstoppable, and when the board is bad, it's even harder. And now with Immortals on the enemy teams, even harder. Okay, what to do? So let's do some blues. And what? Let's do some yellows. Yeah, this was not a very good start. Let's do some more blues. So let's cast. No. I want mana, but if I want to do this, I will give skulls. So let's explode. No, not you. Let's explode here. Why can't I fill up Glacial Crystal in this case? So let's do some skulls. I want yellows or greens, and I have nothing, so let's take some blues off the board. Okay, I cannot do this match 4. Okay, let's do this. I was going to say and get rid of that skull match, but I gave it on another place. So let's deal. Let's cast Glacial Crystal on Immortal Glacial. Let's see if we can still win this. So cast Ice Golem with the more blue, so here. This is not easy. It's not easy. Okay, let's do it again. And okay, a match 4 here. We are not frozen anymore. That's good. So let's. Yeah, I'm going to die. Oh boy. Okay, let's do this one. And okay, not dead yet. Yellows and okay, let's cast Ice Golem here. Okay, what to do? Some browns and another match 4. Okay, let's do some greens and some yellows. Some skulls. It's not easy. Some greens. It's not easy, so let's do some greens. A match 4 on greens there. We are not frozen, which is good. Okay, let's take these skulls out of the equation, and now let's cast the weapon. The weapon on Glacial. And someone stole magic from us. Okay, let's do this match 4 and another one, not on the colors that we want, but it's match 4, so this one doesn't matter. So let's cast here and take care of that match 4 there, because we are frozen again on blues and browns, and we want yellows and greens. Nice. So let's do some yellows here. And okay, let's do these yellows, and that was nice. And okay, let's take care of Glacial. This thing is taking magic out of us. Now we want to cast not immortal, ice golem here. This was not a very good board. It was a very bad start, and it's summon, yeah. So let's cast and explode the gem. Okay, I am going nowhere because it summons and it's going to take my magic away, so I am going to give up and try again. Sometimes you just have to accept your losses. There's no shame in that, and retreat instead of spending some more time. It's better to retreat and try again. So okay, we are not frozen, which is good, but we do not have alignment for red to blue. Okay, so there is no alignment, so let's do these blues, and we still do not have alignment for red to blue, so let's do some more blues. And now either way I'm going to give skulls, so let's do these blues. And now do this match 4 on reds. Let's do some skulls. And now let's cast frost lizards. And red to blue, we have alignment now, we can cast that and do another match 4 there and cast frost lizard again and again. So cast Daughter of Ice, yes, Daughter of Ice. We have this match 4 on blues and some skulls. And now let's cast frost lizard again and do some skulls, and we are done. So the team works, but sometimes the board does not help us. It's not in our favor. Okay, and there is no shame in retreating and starting over again. Sometimes it's better, instead of losing time on a battle that we may or may not win. So now we are going to show you the high level team. Okay, now we have Saphirax, Ulor. Okay, Saphirax will deal a number of damage to all enemies, boosted by blue gems. Converts 5 blue gems to blue giant gems, and there is a 10% chance for an extra turn, boosted by blue gems. So Saphirax you can get by crafting gem eggs with dragonites on the soul forge. It's a lucky draw because we can get one of 6 dragons. Okay, traits. So summon an ice storm at the start of battle, reduce damage from skulls by 55%, give 2 magic to all blue allies when matching blue gems. And then we have Ulor that will eliminate a number of attack from the first 2 enemies and a number of magic from the last 2 enemies. Attack from the first 2, magic from the last 2. And then will drain all mana from the 2 strongest enemies. Allied Fae gain to life, immunity to frozen, and freeze and fairy fire a random enemy when matching blue gems. Then we have again Daughter of Ice that will convert red gems to blue and conjure an ice storm. Starts battle with full mana. All allies gain 2 random skill points, immunity to frozen, and starts battle with full mana. And then we have Ice Sapphire that will explode a number of blue gems, grant a random status effect to all Glacial Peaks allies, and then summon a Glacial Peaks troop. And we are using Elementalist. So let's go to battle. Okay, we have a match 4 on browns, and we are not frozen. We have a match 4 on greens, and another match 4 on browns. So let's do these greens here and do those that match 4 on skulls. And now we have another one on purples. and okay, let's cast Daughter of Ice and get rid of that match there. Another match, and let's cast no, let's do this match one first. On reds, we do not want to give match force, so let's cast Saphirax. We did not gain the extra turn, but it's okay. Now you do what? You explode blues. So let's take attack and magic from our enemies and mana also, and let's explode the board now. And let's cast Saphirax again, and we are done. Okay, let me check something. Okay, I have another team to show for this restriction. So Winter's Reach with the restriction Glacial Peaks with giant gems. Let's show on the eye level, edit, manage and paste. So this team is a little bit more depending on the Devour, but we do have King of Ravens that will deal damage also. But this is a different team, and I like to show different things. So we have Ice Orca that will deal a number of damage to the last enemy and freeze them, and if they are already frozen, there is a 20% chance to devour. So to devour them. Then she has immunity to frozen on the second trait, and reduce damage from skulls by 65% on the third trait. The first one, it's not important because we are not doing bounty, but you do have to trait the first one to be able to get to the second and then the third. Now we have King of Ravens that will explode all purple gems and spirit gems, deal a number of damage to the last 2 enemies, boosted by spirit gems. So King of Ravens fully traded, summon a dark storm at the start of the battle. It has immunity to mana burn, mana drain and mana steal, and convert 2 blue gems to spirit gems when my turn begins. And then we have Daughter of Ice again, just for the convert and conjure an ice storm too, because she will start battle empowered with full mana. And then we have Ice Fire again, that will explode a number of blue gems and grant a random status effect to all Glacial Peaks allies, and then summon a Glacial Peaks troop. We are using Elementalist, so let's go to battle and see how we do with this team. So we have a match on greens, and now red to blue we have nothing, but we can do let's see, we can do these yellows and do some blues on the way. It gave us a match 4 with 2 match 4s on blues, which is always nice. And now the last troop is frozen. Let's see if Ice Orca is hungry. No, it's only a 20% chance, but we can always hope. So let's cast King of Ravens. And now, so we can cast Daughter of Ice because we have alignment on red to blue. And let's see if Ice Orca is hungry. Not again. The 20% chance devour will not always work. It's only 20%. So let's cast King of Ravens. And let's cast King of Ravens again. When the Devour wants to work, it can go a little bit quicker, but if it does not want to work, there is nothing we can do. So let's do a match on these blues and cast King of Ravens and cast it again. And our little orca just died, but no problem. We can still do this. So green, not green, red to blue, we have nothing, so let's cast Ice Fire and explode the board and summon. And let's cast King of Ravens and do this match 4 and cast King of Ravens again. And we are done. So these were the team suggestions that I had for, where am I? Winter's Reach with the restriction, Glacial Peaks and Giant Gems. And now we are going to Bay of Stars. Okay. Okie dokes. So Bay of Stars with the restriction, Mystic and Mana Potion Gems. Oh joy, oh joy. So low level team, Mana Potion Gems is no bueno, no bueno. Paste. Okay, so we have, this is the low level team. We have Essence of Evil to do all the bad things, and we are using Elementalist, of course. Then we have Queen Beatrix that will create 9 green and 9 brown gems and then deal a number of true scatter damage. And there are independent 40% chances to gain an extra turn and half my mana half my mana back. So, or an extra turn or half the mana back. And then on the traits we have again 9 life. So this one is not important, but the other 2 are, and you have to trade the first one to be able to get to the other 2. So gain 1 magic when an ally casts a spell, but the most important one is cleanse all allies when matching 4 or more gems. So very important. You can get Queen Beatrix by opening Chaos Shards on the Deep Hive Delve, so the purple thingies. That's how you get the troops for the Delves. Then we have Goblin Shama that will create 7 green gems, give a number of life to a random ally, and gain an extra turn. All allied goblins will gain 2 life. Kind of redundant here, but all enemies loses 2 random skill points and immunity to poison. So these 2 are important, but again, to get to the other 2, you need to do the first one also. And then we have Malcondensa that will convert yellow gems to green, web and poison the weakest enemy. She starts battle with full mana. So starts battle with full mana with the third trait. So on the first one we have 25% chance to summon a night terror when she dies, and it has immunity to mana drain, silence, fairy fire and web. So very important traits also. Let's go to battle. Okay, so let's do, we are not frozen, which is good, and even if we were, we would do this match 4 and Queen Bee would cleanse. So don't forget to trade your Queen Bee too for the cleanse, because we do not have cleanse on this team. We only have cleanse with Queen Bee. If she was to be stunned, we would not have cleanse also. So like the NBB that will not cleanse on a match 4 because she is stunned. Okay, so now we want to cast Goblin Shaman. We will get an extra turn anyway. And now, so yellow to green. We can cast Malcondensa because we have alignment. And now let's cast Essence of Evil and cast it on this troop. I don't know if Saphirax is immune. Yeah, Saphirax is immune unless he will be poisoned. Only then can we silence, stun, entangle and do all the bad things that Essence of Evil does. Okay, let's do this match on bronze. And now let's cast, I should have not done that because Queen Bee will create 9 brown gems and that could have given us an extra turn, but let's hope for the best and cast Queen Bee, and we got the extra turn. So let's cast it again and we are done. Now for high level team sorry, we have copy. Let's continue and high level team, edit. We have Wand of Stars for the wondrous things, cleansing and doing all the bad things also. We are using Elementalist again, so the more match 4s you do, the better. Then we have Queen Bee again, also she can cleanse if she is not stunned. Then we have Kalika that will deal a number of damage to 4 random enemies boosted by elemental stars. And then we have on the trades, allied elementals gain 2 life, reduce damage from spells by 25%, and a 50% chance to create an elemental star when at the start of my turn. So sorry, at the start of my turn. And then we have Aquaticus that will deal a number of light splash damage to 3 random enemies, explodes half of the blue gems on the board. Traits, gain 1 life for each blue ally, reduce damage from spells by 25% and submerge all allies when matching 4 or more gems. So this is a team that is especially good on a mana potion, on a region with the mana potion restriction also. Okay, so let's go to battle. The gem restrictions now are a bit annoying because we always have to have in consideration, oh my god, take in consideration what we can use or not depending on the gem restriction. So sometimes they are good and sometimes they are bad. But most of the times they are bad because we want to get the fights done quickly, and when the mana potion starts going and explode, there is no stopping it. That is kind of annoying because we really want to get over with the fights quickly and not be here waiting for the board to stop exploding. Mana potions are good but not on PvP. But what can we do? Let's vote for mana potions. They are so fun. Okay, now let's... Sorry for my little ramble. Let's explode let's cast Kalika and we are done. So this is the high level team. These are my suggestions for this region, Bay of Stars with the restriction mythic. And now we are going for the last restriction, which is Maraji Expanse with Daemon. Okay, Maraji Expanse with the restriction Daemon and wish gems. So low level team, paste and paste. Okay, we have Essence of Evil to do all the bad things. Again, we are using Elementalist. It's the go-to class. Sometimes there are with certain teams like the one I'm showed on Construct, it's better to use the Geomancer team class, but usually Elementalist is the class to go to. We have Merilith that will deal 6 true damage to all enemies and destroys a number of gems and gain 6 attacks, so she is here mostly for mana. Then with the traits allies, gain 2 attack when attacking in PvP, gain bonus red mana from red gem matches, and gain 1 attack when taking damage. So then we have Terraxis that will deal a number of damage to all enemies and transform blue gems to brown to boost the effect. Also a kind of a bit of a loopy capability. Deals double skull damage versus burning enemies, but here it's not important because he is not in the first slot. Then gain bonus red mana from red gem matches and reduce damage from skulls by 50%. And then we have Glutmo that will curse and stun an enemy, and there's a 25% chance to devour a random enemy boosted by enemy death. So if an enemy dies, he has a 25% chance to devour another one. On the traits, we have recover 1 life at the start of each turn, reduce damage from spells by 25%, and explode the skull at the start of the battle. Okay, so let's go to battle. This is a low level team, yes, low level team. Now, what we want to do? We want to greens and reds, so let's do these greens and these reds. Kinda, if we would not give match skulls to the enemy, would be better. I would appreciate it. Board. Why don't you like me? Let's do some reds. Okay, let's do some board destruction. Oh boy. Okay, let's cast Essence of Evil on the first troop, on the first enemy. Now let's cast, okay, let's cast Merrilith again, explode the boards. And we did not get mana for Essence of Evil. Okay. Boost transforms blue to brown. Okay, let's cast Teraxis. Okay, it's good. It got frozen. It's frozen and entangled. It's very, very good. So a match 4 on browns. It is good. Okay, let's cast Kirsten. Who do we want to curse and stun? Let's see. Yeah, let's do that on what's your name? The Void Dragon, yes. Now, no, transform is bad. Okay, let's explode the board again. And let's cast Essence of Evil on the first troop again, because of lycanthropy it was transformed. Now let's don't know what to do. Let's explode the board again. No point on doing skulls, so let's use Glutmaw on the hero and cast Teraxis now, and do this match 4 on browns and on yellows and on purples. And now let's explode the board. Not a very good board. Let's cast Essence of Evil on the hero, silence it and kill it also. Okay, now let's cast Glutmaw on the last troop and cast Teraxis. Now let's cast Merrilith. Once things get going, they are not so bad. So let's cast Glutmaw on the last troop again. You are immune, right? Yeah. Okay, so let's cast Teraxis and do this match here, because this last troop is very annoying. Elmogrim, it's immune to all status effects, devour, lycanthropy and mana burn, so it's a very annoying enemy. And let's cast Teraxis again and do some skulls, and we are done. So the teams work. Sometimes ones are more quick than others, but they do work. So let's go and let me check something. No, we do not have Blood Frenzy here. Eye level, so this is the last team I have to show. Am I right? Yes, this is the last team. So edit, manage and paste. So purple, green, blue and goblin are the same restrictions in the same regions of last week. So the teams will be in the description. Broken Lands and Ancient Kent have the same restriction. They are both with construct, and then so all the teams will be on the description. Now on this team we have Desdemona, that will deal a number of true damage to an enemy, deal double damage if they use yellow mana, gain an extra turn if they are demon. So if the enemy is demon, and if she will gain an extra turn. If they use yellow mana, she will deal double damage, and if not, only deals a number of true damage. So on traits, deals double skull damage versus demons, cannot be targeted by spells, very good, unless there are no other targets, so unless all our other troops have died, and 50% chance to ignore armor with skull damage, so attack directly on life, so 50% chance to attack directly on life. Then we have Wand of Stars for the wondrous things and the clans and mana and all those things. Then we have Eye of Argus that will explode a row, deal a number of damage to a random enemy, boosted by red gems, brown gems and skulls in that row. He has immunity to stun, gain 2 magic when I take damage, and create 2 doom skulls at the start of my turn. So we have 2 Eye of Argus. And let's go to battle, woman. To battle, to battle. And we got another Velok. Thank you very much. Okay, we want greens, reds, blues, and we are frozen on, what's your color? Red, yellow and brown. Red, yellow and brown. Okay, so we want to get mana for wand and cleanse ourselves, if we can, please. So let's do these browns and these greens. Oh my god, woman. So let's cleanse ourselves. And now, so do some skulls. Thank you very much on the double damage. A match 4 and some skulls. And now double damage if uses yellow mana. So let's do that. And let's cast Eye of Argus here, because we will get a wish. So Eye of Argus is one of those troops that says explodes a row, but in fact he will explode always 3 rows. So choose the one in the middle of what you think it's best. Okay, let's cleanse ourselves. And let's cast Eye of Argus again, since our little, I forgot her name, died. Okay, sorry, my brain sometimes is like that. I just said the name of the troop and I forgot about it. So let's explode here and take care of a bunch of skulls, and in the process finishing the battle. Okay, what's the name of the troop? I am really sorry. It's too many troops. Desdemona, yes. So I was thinking Secra, but it is Desdemona. Okay, so these are, it's too many troops and my brain just shuts down on some names. Okay, these were the team suggestions for this week's restrictions on week 5 of Season of Ice. And yeah, this is it. Oh yes, on Wednesday I will do again a live with teams. Yes, let's hope I can do the live because I have been a bit busy and I have been very tired. So okay, Wednesday there will be, let's hope, if everything goes right, there will be a live for this week's restrictions, immortal teams for all restrictions for week 5 of season of 5 immortal teams. So don't forget, Wednesday I will try and be there. Okay, so that is it. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for listening to my shenanigans. And again, I want to thank everyone that has subscribed to my channel. I never imagined, I know it's not a lot, but for me it is. So I have 169 subscribers now, so that for me is a lot, and I really appreciate you. Thank you very much. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.